Morning, happy Thursday. Thursday is basically my weekend, the beginning of my weekend. All of my time-bound constraints end on Wednesday with the classrooms and preparing for everything. So now it's a giant relief off my shoulders. I am ready to go. Bitcoin is in the perfect formation and I've already entered into a long position. I've got 18x leverage because it's Bitcoin and the moves are not that volatile on it right now. So I'm long at the middle VWAP as we talk about every single day, and I have my take profit right at the local high, so 0.35% times that 18x. We'll see. I'm in with 50% of my portfolio here, my trading portfolio. So again, the portfolio's grown to $90 now, so it's nothing to sneeze at, $90, but I'm in it with 45 bucks, 18x, so it's actually a decent amount of money if you think about it like that. Where is it? Yeah, that's just $45 times 18, so there's a good amount of money in there. What's good, Dream? What's good? Happy to see you here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. We're slowly growing. I think there's a couple people in this right now. Let me see. Pause that. Oh, it's just me and you. All right, well, I put it in the Discord. A couple people may join us at some point, but that's all right. I don't know what that is. Let's get some news. Let's see if anything's moving the market. Let's look at the money flow for crypto. We got some crypto panic up here. Then we go to the crypto info again. I need to organize this a little bit better again. Cryptocurrency heat map. And then we'll go to CoinMarketCap. I want to see how the long-term portfolio is doing. We'll do a little checkup on that as well. Block that, volume flow, crypto panic. So we can see everything that's coming out new. Billions of Shiba have moved by whales. Cool, don't care. Jump 197%. Did Shiba just go up 200%? Oh, what? Okay, good. Good. I have a ton of tabs open always. I've always got so many tabs. That was me. I was trying to figure out because we're moving in a month or two. And so I want to like upgrade my setup so that everything doesn't shake when I shake my desk, right? So I want some I just want to invest in the setup a little bit and get a background that's a little bit better than this. Not that I don't like the background I have, but you know, you get it. Level up the game a little bit. I didn't limit sell yet. Limit sell what, Dream? So I was just trying to find inspiration to see what it would be like for streaming. Yeah, so the market today is kind of just chilling. Up a little bit, which is nice, which is probably why Bitcoin was on this uptrend. You see that? We longed at the VWAP. We longed at the middle VWAP in anticipation of a move up. I should probably add, I think if we continue up and then have a little bit of a pullback, I might add the second half of what I have to put into Bitcoin and it would be really nice if I could go all in with my account on a position here soon. It's been a minute since I've done an entire account into a position. I continue to do like a quarter, a third, or in this case a half because the pattern was strong here. I skimmed through it before because I just was looking. I skim through it every single time, but let's look at the money flow real quick and then we'll skim through all of the patterns together. And let me know if I should add any coins to it. My nose is feeling a little bit. So we'll go to the table view. It's easiest to sort everything by that. So right now Ethereum is seeing the biggest amount of net inflow, followed by stablecoin. Pepe is seeing a good chunk of inflow right now. $550 million market cap is disgusting. CTC is probably something I should research because I feel like I continuously see it here. And it's at a very small market cap. So for 10% of it, if its market cap is 46 million, for 10% of that to be flowing into it, that's a very big amount. That's a lot of money. Credit coin, so it's up 8% off of that. It's still down so much on the year, from $8 to 20 cents. That's 96% drop. That's a big drop. BNB, let's see what the net outflows are. Bitcoin is experiencing a net outflow. That's interesting since Bitcoin is in fact going up on the day. Stable, Doge, XRP, auction. Okay, cool. Any hot pieces of news? That's obvious. We already know that. Anything rising? Dogecoin jumps past Cardano. Cardano's been getting hit. Cardano's been getting hit. I have $2 in Shiba. My dad put $2,000 in Shiba. He's down a lot on it. I think the $2,000's now worth like $180 or something. He bought some Doge. It went really well. And then he saw Shiba and he was like, this is going to be the next best thing. But he didn't buy it. And then it went up a shit ton. And like, he's 81 years old. So he's very slow with how he responds to this stuff. So like, he saw Shiba, a month went by. He saw that it was up a shit ton. And he was like, get it. I should have gotten it back then. Get it now. I'm like, calm down. And he put $2,000 into it. Now that was the top. But Cardano down here at number 8 is pretty disrespectful to Cardano. 30 cents per coin. I'm lost a lot buying as if peaked. Oh, message retracted, Dream, but I read it. It is here permanently. You cannot escape. So let's go through, give Bitcoin a minute to kind of like calm down and see what direction it's going to go in. My sinuses are all stuffed up. We got Ethereum here. This is on the minute. We're looking for clean patterns as always. We were up above the middle VWAP for a good chunk of time. I'm going to get rid of the third band, make it a little bit easier to see. We were above the middle VWAP here for a good chunk of time. I wonder if it looks clean with just the second. That looks kind of clean. But then right here a couple hours ago, we broke below with veracity. We broke below with velocity. A lot of strength in the move that went down, just straight down. That negates the pattern. In my opinion, when you see a move like that, that is a fundamental move. That is something happened that caused it to spike like that. That negates the pattern for the day. I don't usually like trading after we see some spikes like that. Not always. Sometimes the pattern, sometimes I'll still take a trade. But then I came to Bitcoin. Bitcoin looked beautiful. It was back here when I looked at it this morning, and I was like, all right, bet I'm going to get in as soon as we touch that VWAP. We came up, came back down. I hopped in. Now we're up a little bit. You can see. That doesn't take a genius to see that this is like slowing down the RSI. Yeah, just the RSI. The RSI doesn't look as beautiful as I'd like it to, but it still looks good. Cardano, not really the pattern we like. It was in an uptrend staying above, but did not. It just kept it didn't bounce off enough times. Matic, Sol, nope. H-bar, absolutely not. XRP, completely disrespecting the VWAP. Aptos is a yes. I like Aptos. I think Aptos could be a good move here. How much though? We're looking at about the same as Bitcoin, like twice as volatile as Bitcoin, and Bitcoin I think is just more reliable. BNB had a giant spike. Goddamn. Aave. Yeah, so really it's just Aptos and Bitcoin. Bitcoin I feel like is more reliable to trade with the patterns than something like Aptos. The more volume it has, the better this pattern plays out. So I'm in it. I think I'm gonna add to it here. Again, my stop loss, I should draw it out a little bit. My stop loss I'm putting down here. I believe it was right here. It's right in front of me. I don't know why I don't just do it. 414, so 420, close enough. And take profit up here at the previous local high. So Probably a little bit lower. I'd do 555, not 555. That's a little too low. 560. 29,560 or 29,420. I think I'm gonna do a market long. I'll go in for the second half of my portfolio position. Again, worst case scenario here, like really worst case scenario with this Bitcoin trade is my average price would be right here. I lose 0.15% times 18, so I lose like 2 or 3% on the portfolio, or I gain 5 or 6%. So that's how the trade's going this morning though. But how are you doing, Dream? You enjoying yourself? The classroom went okay, except that yesterday I locked my girlfriend out of the apartment, and so she started throwing rocks at the window because she wanted to get back into the apartment. And so then I had to leave the classroom in the middle of the thing. And I made the classroom open to the public so anyone could go watch it. It's just on my YouTube right now. Let's see. Let's see how many people have watched it. I think, hold on, I gotta buy this while we're here though. I'm looking at the layer 2 on my phone. So this section, the layer 2, it changes quickly. Right now there's a lot of buyers very close to the ask, but a lot of sellers a little bit further. So I think we might see a little bit of a bounce here, and then only to get rejected again by this wall of sellers up here. So right now I'm reading the level 2. That just changed really quickly. So we're actively, yeah, everything's actively changing. I'm just really silently reading the level 2. So that wall of sellers, I was wrong. The buyers were not enough to encompass the amount of sellers that were just there. So I'm still looking at it. There's still a lot of sellers. So I think we might continue down. There's still a lot of downward pressure on it, so I'm patiently waiting a moment. I'm trying to time it so that I can flash close a buy order when I see that the level 2 pick up really quickly. We haven't talked about this before on the live stream, Dream, so you're getting a little bit deeper thought process here. So right now I'm not even looking at the charts. I'm just looking at the buy and sell orders. I'm solely waiting for that. I see a wall of buyers coming in. I see a wall of buyers, so I'm buying. I'm getting in. I'm jumping in. There we go. All right, now I'm fully into it. Right now we're at exactly break even. I'm exactly break even with it. The limit sells. So if we hit the take profit, it will be 7% gains, which is $6 on the portfolio. If we hit the stop loss, it'll be a 2% loss, which is $2 on the portfolio. So we're not stressing either way. That's how, this is how you train yourself to not be emotional when you're trading. You just use such a small amount of money that it's like, sweet, my trade went perfectly because I stuck to my plan and I made $4. It's like, all right, cool. Or I stuck to the plan, it didn't go well, and I lost $2. It does not matter. It's not emotionally triggering. Then if you can master that and stick to the plan religiously, just ignore the numbers as the account grows. It's $90 right now. When it gets to $9,000 and the number is, oh, I made 500 or I lost 200, it's still irrelevant in my brain because I'm purely looking at the patterns. I'm purely looking at the trades themselves, not the dollar amounts. I've dissociated that, if you will. Then as it continues to compound, I haven't gotten to the numbers where I'm trading with 90,000, but I have been trading with 9,000, and it feels good. It feels good not caring. I'm going to make a video on WorldCoin. I don't know yet. You posted that thing on Twitter about WorldCoin. You got to do it. I feel like WorldCoin shouldn't get more attention though. Just do it. Dream, it doesn't matter what we think as content creators. We don't get to decide where people's attention lays. That's not up to us. The attention is where the attention is. And you can use that, grab a hold of it, and try and like curve it to what you think people should be paying attention to, but use it as clickbait. So talk about WorldCoin and say, but WorldCoin is really similar to Everest ID over here, which is also trying to do something pretty much the exact same thing that WorldCoin is doing with the digital identities. But hey, I like this better, and I think you guys should pay attention to this, and here's why. But you got to use it. You got to use it. WorldCoin came out, and it was the founder of OpenAI, ChatGPT, WorldCoin now, because there's discrepancies with AI out in the world, and there's so much AI out there that's just creating fake content. And so he came up with the solution and used that as a segue to talk about AI, talk about ChatGPT or be like, here are 17 other AI tools that I like using, stuff like that. Advice for learning charts. Do you have any educational videos? I know you've taught me some with it. That's a good question. People in the Discord have actually been asking a little bit if we can make some educational videos specific for it. So I might make a couple videos, but I really am a fan of two people. Ricky Gutierrez, he's on YouTube. He makes some good content about trading. He'll do live trading sessions as well with people, so I like his content. And then he's stock market more so. Josh has fantastic trading strategies. He's really good with his trading. On top of Josh and Ricky, the trading fraternity, it's at the Stock Market Live. He's better for like macro stuff and like intuitive trading. He just looks at a chart and like can't explain why he feels a certain way, but he'll take action and it'll line up perfectly. And I'm like, bruh, he's just been watching the charts for I guess like 15 years at this point, so he knows what he's talking about. I really did think we were about to get liquidated here. Not liquidated, but like stopped out. We got pretty damn close to getting stopped out there. We still might. My saving grace here is that back here we went by 0.9, so 0.1 down, and here I tried to make it a little bit further so that maybe if we duplicate that, I don't get stopped out, that extra volatility. But we're gonna have to wait and see. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. I can always re-enter if it looks like it's picking back up. I did get in before confirmation. I thought this would be confirmation, but it did not make a higher high here. So we were still technically in a downtrend with it. Let's go to the 5 minute. I still didn't get to talk with Josh. We still haven't had our conversation yet. So the 5 minute closes in 2 minutes. I would get a lot of confidence in this trade if on the 5 minute candle we were able to turn this thing around. So yep, exactly. If we were to create a doji here and close above the VWAP in the next minute, so there's 1 more minute, so we need a strong pump to get up here. I'd have a lot of confidence. If not, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just wouldn't have as much confidence. So if this one candle can do me a big favor and close up here in the next 40 seconds, 30 seconds. Come on, keep going. Come on, Dream. Say, come on. We needed to get up there. Come on. It's right there. Don't tease me like this. It's just edging me right there. Come on, no, it's right there. 1 minute. We got a couple seconds left. I need a world clock so I can see exactly how many seconds. Keep going, keep going. One more tick up, one more tick up. Come on, bots. Push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up. Come on, come on. Just do it. Just close up, just close up. It's right there. Why is it? Yes. All right. That was fine. That was perfect. There we go. That was exactly what we were looking for. That was exactly what I was hoping would happen. You see how it just created a doji? Like that little dinkus looking candle here, it's just a pure line. It opened and closed at the same spot. That is a doji candle. That is a very, very good indicator of a reversal. When you see a doji like that, it tells you that buyers came right up, stepped up to the plate. It was likely a market manipulation type move to get people shorted out of their positions, stopped out of their positions. So we just saw the doji on the 5 minute. That was beautiful. That was perfect. Hopefully it is a sign that we needed to make the reversal and go back up. That was exciting. Get my heart pumping first thing in the morning. I'm still only, the position's only up 0.1%, so. No, come on, don't create a doji going the other way. Get out of here. Alright, that's enough of that though. Let's look at, you probably aren't allowed to see that page actually. We can come into it in a second, but I just want to make sure that I am not showing pertinent information. So we'll click on the live trading session. We'll go to analytics. Oh, that's right now. That's right now. That's the wrong one. Yesterday's live trading. Which one was I going to say? Was it yesterday's or was it the... Yeah, it was the search for premium. Analytics, baby. Let's go back to the chart for you guys so you see it. Yeah, so this video had 181 impressions, so it was shown to many people. It got 2 views from the impressions. 2 views. I sent it out to so many people, so many discords, and it was good information. It's a good video. 2. WorldCoin. Feel like WorldCoin is like one of those pseudo attention seeking ones. A lot of people look like they're talking about it, but not a lot of people are actually talking about it. I think it has a total of 10 views. Okay, so not the worst. I think while it was live it was 2. 10 views, not the worst, he says. My trading sessions have been getting more views than that lately. The BlackRock video I got here, this puppy has been cooking. It's almost at 1,000 views, and that's not a short form video. That was a live stream I did. That's kind of fun. That's really fun. I'm curious if it has brought in any followers. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Dream. This one video, 21 new subs. That's so cool. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I gotta do more like that. That was purely spontaneous. I just saw something I wanted to talk about, hopped on and started talking about it. The short form content is what's been driving all of the subscribers that I have at this point. And I haven't posted anything in so long. H-bar is uninvestable. This video, 40 subscribers at 17,000 views. Hysterical. It continues to get more and more views. This is something, watch when I show you how many people have liked it versus disliked it. Where is it? Yeah, it's right here. 58% like to dislike, so it's got 200 likes, 141 dislikes. People are not a fan of me calling out H-bar's dilution. It's funny because I own it now. People... Like, I made the video to point out something in the past, and people are so triggered instantly that they just don't know how to attribute, like, their emotions correctly. Like, that was, I own it because they fixed it. They fixed the solution, but people still get triggered. They fixed the problem. People still don't enjoy it, though. You can't make me jealous. You deserve more subs. WorldCoin reminds me of Aptos. Ah. Make a comparison video then. Compare and contrast them. Do it up. Do it up. Volt attacked me hard. What do you mean? The Volt Inu community? Who's Volt? Who's Volt? Should we attack back? Should we be slapping back? We're still in a downtrend. So back to the 5-minute candlesticks here. We're like, Bitcoin is still in this little bit of a downtrend, despite this trying to show a change in direction. This stick right here, like, it's still just looking like that. You can just kind of chop it out because it's irrelevant. We went up and came right back down really quick, so it's irrelevant. So I'd be looking for more of a confirmation of the break here. So if we could do something like scoop and then come down, test here, make a higher low, and then come up, So probably somewhere around 16 o'clock today. When is that? How long is that from now? I think probably 2 hours from now we'll end up closing out of this trade, which is not ideal, but I'll post about it. I'll make a Discord message about it. Volt Inu back in the day. Man, fuck Volt Inu. Those people are just scamming. They just know how to market, that's all. They just know how to market appropriately. Let's look at the portfolio. I haven't looked at my portfolio today. I don't think I looked at it yesterday either. 585, we're almost back to all-time highs for the small account portfolio. We got up to 591. So we're cruising. We've been stagnant in it for a good chunk of time here. That's all right. We're not too stressed out about that. 24 hour, we're looking at Hello is up a good chunk. Should have added more to Hello. Data Lake continues to push harder and harder. So I'm up 11% on my Lake position. 16 on HBAR, 21 on Matic. Still down on Hello. Should have added a little while we were down. Not too worried about that. I added a little bit of Caspa the other day. So bumped up my average price. This was below, I was below 2 cents, but then I just added the same amount, but at almost triple the price, so it bumped us up a good chunk. ICP, I should just add. I'm being ridiculous trying to make it go under $3 per, or under $4 per coin. I shouldn't be so stingy with it. I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, did I really only hold 20 in this portfolio? I should bump that up, get that up to like 30, 35 maybe, double the position. Should be bigger than Quant. I should make ICP a larger position than Quant. So if I can add 25 more dollars to it, which would be 6 more coins at the very least. My weight is going back to the price I paid. Hell yeah, hype boys, mad hype, mad hype. They're risky plays, right? They're risky. They're not anything that's just like guaranteed returns. It's got a circulating supply that checks off one of my boxes. It's got a very good business model in my opinion. It's very cheap, $250 million. Like we saw Pepe go up to 1.6 billion off of just purely narrative. There's no point to it. So if their show ticks off, their show becomes something that people actually enjoy and seek to watch for investment opportunities, because that's what it's going to be. These things are going to be like, here's the new cool project that you should be paying attention to. I got mixed feelings on it, because it's going to be very, very ripe. This entire environment will be very ripe for insider trading. If people at the company are going to be able to buy the tokens that are going to be presented on the shows before they actually get presented. That's at least for Hello. Wait is a little bit different, because wait doesn't necessarily mean they're going to have a coin. But regardless, if these shows take off and get kind of exciting with it, a $25 million market cap could easily turn into a $250 million market cap, without a doubt in my mind, which means this thing could be $2.50 at some point. This thing could pump even higher than that if the bull market really takes off and like lots and lots of people are paying attention to these shows, because crypto is in the mainstream. A $250 million market cap is likely very, very, very small as well. So this coin, if the stars aligned perfectly, I could see this coin getting up to like $10-15, which would be nuts. It'd be nuts. It'd be so much money. The same type of thing with Hello. Hello, I think even more so. This thing going from $38 million market cap, it's got a little bit more dilution, but nothing that's too spectacular. A $38 million market cap, I could see this thing, I could see this thing going to like $2, $3 maybe even. That'd be insane. That'd be insane. It'd be so much money. That'd be so much money. If that were to go to $1, the hello, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So my $50 would turn into $1,200 if it was to do something like that. And that's like stars are aligned. I think more realistically, getting to like 50 cents or something like that. But I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Pepe has a huge supply, especially compared to weight. Yeah. What the supply is interesting because the supply is almost irrelevant, right? You could have because it's 93% in circulation. That's what matters more so because it's just a function of zeros. If you were to take away all 9 of these zeros, okay? If you were to take away all 9 of these zeros and only have 391,000 coins in circulation, all you would do is take away 9 zeros up here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't even have any more decimals to see what the price would be. But all that changes is the price per coin. So the amount of zeros it has is very much irrelevant. The market cap would stay the exact same, and the pumps would be the exact same as well. Like the percentage moved. Because think about it, dollar signs, you know, and I know you get it. I'm just saying it because I'm live and I want to go on the rant. Think about it, dollar signs. If there's 100 coins, each valued at 1 penny, and I put in $100, it's going to pump it the same amount that if there was 1 coin valued at $1 and I put in $100. The same market cap, same tokenomics, or same market cap, different tokenomics, same pumpage in terms of percentages. It's probably not the cleanest example, but maybe I should make a dedicated video to it again. That's all that, like, actually that's not what the HBAR video was going to be about, but it does affect exchanges like Robinhood accepting it. What do you mean? Having too many zeros, they just don't want to present all those zeros. The problem with trying to like convey it in a TikTok video, we're about to get stopped out on this position. The problem with it conveying it in a YouTube video is that like I would have to do math on the video. As soon as I start doing math, again, I'm gonna lose everyone's attention. Nobody's gonna be paying any attention to it. They FA. I don't know what that means. Alright, we'll stay on until we get stopped out here. My stop loss is more specifically set to 29,414. So I guess it's further down. We'll move it down to the exact price I have it at, but we're about, like, it's about to hit. Anyways, right there. We're right there. Robinhood got overloaded with GameStop. They would have a hard time with large supply tokens. No. Robinhood didn't get overloaded with GameStop. The problem with... Oh. It did get stopped out. So I got stopped out just now. I just got the notification on my phone. So I'm a little bit sus because it's not actually down at that. But the problem was Citadel and the market makers. Robinhood just gives you access to the market. The market makers themselves had allowed people to over leverage. And I know you know this. They allowed people to over leverage. So every share of GameStop or AMC, both of those companies, I believe, GameStop just more so, had been loaned out. They had over leveraged themselves, so they were loaning the shares out to people who wanted to short it. So they needed to call back those when everyone started buying. They didn't have enough shares to actually do it. So the market makers themselves had to shut down trading for those stocks, and the lower level brokerages were the first ones to get cut off because those people have less money, and the people with less money always get screwed. Robinhood themselves didn't get overloaded. It was the market makers who got overloaded in that scenario. And again, it's irrelevant. The number of coins or the number of shares is irrelevant. Completely and utterly irrelevant for situations like this. Because if I go buy one Bitcoin, or I go buy 18 quadrillion Pepe coins, it's going to cost the same amount of money. All that's happening is more zeros are getting added to the end of something rather than in the beginning of something. It's completely irrelevant. They doesn't, like, the computer can handle hundreds, if not thousands of zeros. It does not matter to how they function, how many zeros are in it. It's got more to do with how much money versus how many are in circulation. It's the same thing. Like, you can split a Bitcoin into, what is that, 100 million pieces or whatever it is, how many Satoshis you can have. They're just putting the zeros. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing. They just came down and stopped me out. They just came down and stopped me out. All right, well, I'm going to go have some breakfast. Got taken out of this trade. I'll put it in the Discord if I re-enter this trade, but we just lost... How much we lose? How much we lose? All right, dude. All right. I'm gonna see. I'm being dense with it. I'm being dense. Lost. Oh, I think $4. Shucks. All right. I agree with the zeros aspect of what you're saying, but high supply tokens like Volt had to lower supply to get on exchanges. It's interesting. There must be something else to it then. They just don't want to have so many zeros. They don't want to have to deal with all of the nonsense that comes with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe it's worth looking into a little bit more, but logically speaking, it wouldn't make any sense for the amount of zeros on a screen to dictate whether or not a coin gets listed on an exchange. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully you found this worth investing into. Appreciate you being here, Dream. I will see you